Sylvia, I know that as an asset manager who runs an ETF tracking some of these types of stocks, you have been very privy to what's been happening price action-wise over the last few weeks. The same thing happened almost a year ago. What exactly is the primary driver of a lot of the optimism that we've been seeing over the last couple of weeks?
It's true. And I think that we're seeing these bounces in quantum stocks as the investing public starts to see these real world use cases come to life. So what we just heard from HSBC, this improvement in 34% improvement in bond trade prices. And when you're talking about a market where, fractions of a percentage matter, this is huge news, right? It changes the face of trading and the future of really profits and risk calculation and all of these things. And so that really legitimizes quantum computing. It becomes less sci-fi and it becomes real world. And so you have this, crux here where AI is very hot right now, right? About 5 to 10 years ago is just when it started to enter into the marketplace and people started to hear about it and kind of question whether or not it's effective, it's efficient, it could produce revenues. And here we are, we're in that same stage with quantum computing, and now it is proving to be commercialized. It is proving to be something that, is tangible and usable in real world practical applications.
It was interesting. I was at the Ryder Cup out at Bethpage Black just on Wednesday having a conversation with an investor who invests in a slate of quantum computing stocks. And we were talking about this idea that it seems so theoretical for right now, but it was maybe the early stages. You really couldn't reach out and touch something that quantum computing could actually impact. This HSBC news, to your point, has changed a little bit of that perception. What exactly then should we look for next when it comes to the next development for the use cases around quantum computing?
Well, I think this is just the start of something new here, right? So I think the next thing that we'll see probably is JP Morgan, Citi, and Goldman coming into the space. Right now, HSBC can tout themselves as the leader in quantum leader in quantum financing, predictive analysis through the use of quantum computers. So I think that you'll see a lot of growth in this in the banking sector. Quantum also affects a lot of sectors and is starting to show some promise. So, for example, pharmaceuticals, cryptography, aerospace and defense are just some that are benefiting from quantum technology. You've had about 40 billion of global government investment in quantum computing. You're talking about revenues at about 4 billion that McKinsey predicts will be 70 billion in the next decade or so. So this is really, again, it's like that AI moment. If AI helped us process data, quantum computing is now going to help us optimize that data and make decisions from it, which HSBC just did. And so I think that this just really is going to open the floodgates. And granted, it'll take time, right? Like any new technology, this is going to play out over the next 5 to 10 years. But if you're looking for the buy and hold opportunity for the future in tech, quantum computing is right where it's at.